singer in that band. I said, damn man, Des is great, but I want his job. Because I'm working at an ice cream store and I'm pissed off and I know my life is going to be minimum wage jobs, and which is, I'm not putting down, but I'm a maniac. I'm not going to fit into the regular world. I'm going to get killed. I'm going to be someone in a Bruce Springsteen song. I'm going to be a Bob Seger concept album. He's working and then he's dead. And I said, man, I'm screwed. It's going to be just a life on my feet 14 hours a day for minimum wage. I'm going to do it, but it's going to hurt. But why can't I be that dude? And one night I saw Black Flag play in New York, and I had to drive back down to Haagen-Dazs and go back to work. So I look up at Dad and I go, man, can you play that song Clocked In about going to work? Because I got to go to work. And Dad says, this is for Henry. It's called Clocked In, about going to work. But he's got to go to work. And I looked at him, he looked down at me, and he handed me the microphone, like, you sing it. And I jumped on stage, and the members of Black Flag went, oh, cool, Henry's gonna sing. No one in the audience knows. There are all these Lower East Side village punk rockers, like, who's this guy? And so we do the song. It's a 93-second song. And I sang it like I thought all Black Flag songs should be sung, like your teeth come out of your mouth, like a lung comes out, and like you might die because you're singing it so hard. So I sang this song. I was with Black Flag for like 93 seconds. And with great regret, I gave the mic back to Des. And for 20-point-something years of my life, for a minute and a half, I was in the right place, finally. And I drove all the way back to DC thinking, man, I'm going to tell Ian I was in Black Flag for like 93 seconds. I'm going to brag on that for the rest of my life. The next day, I'm working at Haagen-Dazs. I'm like, man, I was in Black Flag last night. Damn. The phone rings. It's a member of Black Flag. Hey, we liked you singing the other night. You want to come back up here and audition? Because Des wanted to play rhythm guitar. And I look at my apron and saw my future of the apron, and I realized I had nothing to lose. So I went back up to New York, and suddenly I'm in this practice room with Black Flag holding a microphone. I literally pinched my arm in disbelief. I'm like, not dreaming. And so I said, what are we gonna do? I said, we're gonna play every song we know twice, and you're gonna sing along as best as you can, and then we'll have a band meeting and decide your fate. I didn't have any records out, really. I didn't know the songs, so I just went, wah, wah, baby, baby, baby. Way down inside, woman, you need. I mean, I did all I could. And 90 minutes later, we're all sweated out. It felt like it was fun. They said, now we're gonna have a band meeting. I said, okay, and I sat in the lobby thinking, 3 hours easy as they break out the skull and light the candle and read the sacred verses and wave the incense. And they came out like 2 minutes later and said, you're in. It was so sudden, I thought it was a job. I said, in what? In Black Flag. Who? You? Me? Yeah. Doing what? Singing. Who? You? Me? Yeah. He went around and around. I just didn't believe it. I said, wait a minute. Yesterday I was scooping ice cream and now I'm in my favorite band. They went, I guess so. Here's the lyrics. Here's the itinerary. Go home, hug your little mommy goodbye, quit your job, give away all your crap, and meet us as soon as you can. Go. I went down to DC. No, I could barely believe it. I go into my boss, Steve, I'm leaving. He said, I'll give you $4 an hour. I said, $3.75. And I explained what was happening. And he said, well, it's a shot, you've got to take it. And so Ian Mackay took me to the bus station, Greyhound bus, and I went overnight to Detroit. I beat the band there, and I get to the venue, and I walk in, and with my duffel bag, and the woman behind the bar says, can I help you? I said, yes, ma'am. I'm the singer in Black Flag. And not even believe, she went, oh, that's great. Would you like something to drink? So, I'll have a Coke, please. And she gave me that miserable Coke with us all syrup, no bubbles, one ice cube. I'm drinking this Coke like, rock star, free drinks. Yeah! And so that was the most eventful day of my life, that audition. That was like the day that changed my life. I'm just a lucky bastard. That's it, just lucky. Lucky and grateful. And so I think about that day kind of every day, because it's the reason I get to do stuff. And so a couple of years ago, Spot, the great producer of Black Flag and other SST bands, he wrote me. He said, I'm working on a photo book. I'm digging up all my photos. Remember the day you auditioned for Black Flag? I said, I thought about it like 40 minutes ago. I think about it all the time. He said, remember, I was there. I was like, yeah. And I had my camera. I went, you did? He went, yeah. And there it is. And that was the day that changed my life. And so I wrote Spot before this tour started. I said, hey man, can I put that photo as the last photo of the show to kind of bring the whole thing around? And he said, yes, if you spell my name right. I went, okay. So his name is S-P-O-T, Spot. So there it is. Thanks for coming. Good night.